Common ion effect. The degree of dissociation of an electrolyte, weak electrolyte, is suppressed by the addition of another electrolyte, strong electrolyte, containing a common ion. This is termed as common ion effect. To understand this, let us take one example. Let A be a weak electrolyte considering its dissociation. AB on dissociation gives A plus and B minus ions. Applying law of mass action, the equilibrium constant K has a definite value at given temperature. If now another electrolyte furnishing A plus or B minus ions is added to the above solution, it will increase the concentration of either A plus ions or B minus ions. Then in order that K may remain constant, the concentration of AB must decrease. Hence the equilibrium will shift to left hand side. Let us take example of one chemical reaction. Weak electrolyte acetic acid dissociates as follows. Sodium acetate is added to this solution. It ionizes in the solution as acetate ion and sodium ion. Here we can see when sodium acetate is added to the solution of acetic acid, then the degree of dissociation of acetic acid, which is weak acid, is suppressed due to common ion effect. We can see it by applying law of mass action on equilibrium. In this relation, we can see that on increasing the concentration of acetate ion, hydrogen ion concentration decreases, which shows that in presence of sodium acetate, degree of ionization of acetic acid is decreased. Solubility product. Represented by KSP. It is defined as the product of concentration of ions in a saturated solution of an electrolyte at a given temperature. In a saturated solution of an electrolyte, two equilibrium exist and can be represented as AB solid in equilibrium with AB unionized but dissolved. It further exists in equilibrium with A plus and B minus ions. Applying law of mass action to the ionic equilibrium, since the solution is saturated, the concentration of unionized molecules of the electrolyte is constant at a particular temperature. That is concentration of AB equals to K dash, that is constant. Therefore, product of concentrations of A plus and B minus equal to constant K multiplied by constant K dash. That is, okay. Let us discuss few questions of solubility product. Example 1. Solubility of calcium carbonate in water is 0.0305 gram per liter. What will be the solubility product of calcium carbonate? Solution solubility in moles per liter. It is given by solubility in gram per liter divided by molecular weight. Here solubility is 0.0305, which is divided by molecular weight of calcium carbonate, which is 100. So it becomes equal to 3.05 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 4 moles per liter. We know that calcium carbonate is completely ionized as solubility product KSP will be equal to the product of concentrations of calcium ion and carbonate ion. It is equals to 3.05 into 10 raised to power minus 4 multiplied by 3.05 into 10 raised to power minus 4. That is 9.3 into 10 raised to power minus 8. Let's discuss another question. Solubility product of AgBr is 4 into 10 raised to minus 13. If Ag plus ion concentration in solution is 1 into 10 to the minus 6 moles per liter, then what would be the Br minus ion concentration in the solution? Solution AgBr is ionized as Ag plus ion and Br minus ion. Solubility product of AgBr is equal to product of concentration of silver ion and bromide ion. The value of Ksp is 4 into 10 raised to the power minus 13, and the silver ion concentration is 1 into 10 raised to the power minus 6. Hence bromide ion concentration would be 4 into 10 raised to the power minus 7 moles per liter. Buffer solutions. We know for several purposes we need solutions which should have constant pH. Many reactions, particularly the biochemical reactions, are to be carried out at a constant pH. But it is observed that solution and even pure water with pH value 7 cannot retain the constant pH for long. If the solution comes in contact with air, it will absorb CO2 and will become more acidic. If the solution is stored in a glass bottle, alkaline impurities dissolve from glass and the solution becomes alkaline. So we want to keep the pH constant. A solution whose pH is not altered to any great extent by the addition of small quantities of either an acid or a base is called buffer solution. It can also be defined as a solution of reserve acidity or alkalinity which resist change of pH upon the addition of small amount of acid or alkali. Types of buffer. The basic solutions are of two types. One is acidic buffer. A mixture of weak acid and its salt with strong base is called acidic buffer. The example of acidic buffer is mixture of acetic acid and sodium acetate. Another type of buffer is basic buffer. A mixture of weak base and its salt with strong acid is called basic buffer. The example is mixture of sodium hydroxide and sodium chloride. Now general characteristics of a buffer solution. It has a definite pH. Its pH does not change on standing for long. pH does not change on dilution. Its pH is only slightly changed by the addition of small quantity of an acid or